Today's Black Panther news article comes from May 15th, 1967. It's on page 3. Under What We Want, it has the 10-point program, and under that it says what we believe. And we're going to focus on number 3 today. Number 3, we believe that this racist government has robbed us, and now we are demanding the overdue debt of 40 acres and 2 mules. 40 acres and 2 mules was promised 100 years ago as retribution for slave labor and mass murder of Black people. We will accept the payment in currency, which will be distributed to our many communities. The Germans are now aiding the Jews in Israel for the genocide of the Jewish people. The Germans murdered 6 million Jews. The American racist has taken part in the slaughter of over 50 million Black people. Therefore, we feel that it is a modest demand that we make. The promise that they are referring to came from General Sherman's Special Field Order number 15. It says, "The islands from Charleston south, the abandoned rice fields along the rivers for 30 miles back from the sea, and the country bordering the St. Johns River, Florida, are reserved and set apart for the settlement of the Negroes, now made free by the acts of war and the Emancipation Proclamation of the President of the United States. No white person, whatever, unless military officers and soldiers detailed for duty, will be permitted to reside, and the sole and exclusive management of affairs will be left to the freed people themselves, subject only to the United States military authority and acts of Congress." After the Civil War, they set aside 400,000 acres for these pieces of land that would belong to the freed people. And here's an example of a land order, and it's promising 40 acres of land. And then before the end of the year, President Andrew Johnson overturned the order and returned the land to the slave owners and traders who had originally owned it. So, yeah, a broken promise. So that's what it is. Broken promises is what our country has been running on for a long time. And that's why nothing that's happening today is really surprising me.